Emily was 16, a high school sophomore who babysat every weekend. That Friday, the Johnsons asked her to watch their two kids. Nothing unusual, she'd done it before. The parents left around 8, reminding her of the emergency numbers on the fridge and that the kids needed to be in bed by 9. The Johnsons' home was a big 2-story house on the edge of town, old but well kept. Too quiet, though. Every creak of the wooden floors echoed through the halls. When the kids finally went upstairs to bed, Emily settled on the couch with her homework. At 9:30, the phone rang. Not her cell, the house landline. She answered, expecting it to be the Johnsons checking in, but all she heard was breathing, and then a whisper. "Check on the children." Her heart skipped. She slammed the phone down, forcing a nervous laugh, probably a prank call. 20 minutes later, it rang again. Emily hesitated but picked up. Same voice, only this time sharper, angrier. "I said, check on the children." Her stomach twisted. Hands shaking, she rushed upstairs. Both kids were asleep, tucked safely in bed. She told herself she was being ridiculous. When the phone rang a third time, she nearly screamed. But against her better judgment, she answered, "Don't ignore me. Go upstairs. Now." Terrified, she grabbed her phone and called 911. The dispatcher kept her calm as they traced the call. Emily clutched the receiver, listening to the seconds drag by. Then the operator's voice came back, trembling. "Listen to me. Get the children. Leave the house immediately. The calls are coming from inside." Emily's blood ran cold. She bolted upstairs, yanked the kids out of bed, and ran barefoot into the yard. She clutched them until flashing lights lit up the driveway. When the police searched, they found the upstairs landline phone off the hook inside the children's closet, door slightly ajar, as if someone had been standing there the entire time, watching. Samantha loved babysitting the Martins' children. They were sweet, polite kids, a boy of 8 and his 6-year-old sister. That night went smoothly. Dinner, story time, and bed. Around midnight, Samantha heard giggling upstairs. At first she smiled, assuming the kids were up past their bedtime, but when she opened the bedroom door, her smile vanished. Both kids were asleep. Breathing steady, blankets pulled high. Yet on the edge of the bed sat another child. Pale skin, dark hollow eyes. Smiling, Samantha blinked and the figure vanished. Her heart pounded in her chest. Had she imagined it? She forced herself to believe she had. But when the parents returned, Samantha couldn't shake it. Nervously, she told them about the strange child she thought she saw. The mother froze. Her lips trembled as she whispered, "You saw him, didn't you? Our youngest son." Samantha's voice cracked. "But you only told me about 2 kids." The father looked away. He died 3 years ago. Mia arrived at the old Victorian house just before sunset. The parents greeted her warmly, but gave one strange warning before leaving. "Do not open the room at the end of the hall. Keep it locked." Mia forced a smile and nodded. Every old house had its quirks. She tucked the kids in by 9, then sat downstairs with a book. That's when she heard it. Faint thumping from upstairs. She froze, listening. Scratch, scratch, thump. It was coming from the locked room. Her heart raced. She told herself it was pipes, or maybe mice. But the noises grew louder. Thumping, pounding, as if something was trying to get out. The doorknob rattled violently. Mia grabbed the kids from their beds and fled to the porch, shivering in the night air until the parents returned. When she told them, their faces went pale. Finally, the father admitted the truth. "That was my brother's room. He disappeared in this house years ago, and we never found him." Claire was babysitting for the Millers in a small rural home. It was peaceful, quiet, until she noticed movement outside. A man, standing at the window, watching her. She gasped, yanked the curtains shut, and locked the door. Her pulse hammered in her ears. Minutes later, she heard footsteps. Upstairs. Her stomach dropped. The children were sleeping up there. She grabbed a kitchen knife and ran up, bracing herself. But when she burst into the bedroom, the kids were safe in bed. Then she saw them, muddy footprints, leading from the window, inside the room. The man hadn't been outside at all. He'd been inside the house, watching. Lena tucked the toddler in and went downstairs. She placed the baby monitor beside her on the couch and flipped on the TV. Static filled the speaker. Then a voice whispered, "Don't look in the crib." Her heart stopped. She raced upstairs. The crib was empty. Panic rising, she searched frantically until she saw the closet door slightly open. Inside, she found the child, asleep on the floor. But what froze her blood was the blanket, a faded, unfamiliar quilt tucked neatly around the toddler, one she had never seen before. Babysitting sounds simple: kids, snacks, bedtime. But when the house falls silent and shadows creep in, the night can stretch into something much darker. Because in those quiet hours, when you're the only adult in the house, you begin to wonder, are you really alone?